Yeah, really. There was somebody in Texas, they took the dough, bread dough, and they baked it in their mailbox. They took it out into their mailbox and baked bread in their mailbox. Is that crazy or what? Well, it depends on how their mail service was. All right, so a couple quick things before we start. Only 92 degrees. Oh, it's. Pardon me? Yeah, not bad. 92 degrees. Um, I'm sorry? 95? Okay, my computer says 92. So, okay. Yeah, it's sticky out there. It's a good day not to do it on the parking lot. So, all right, we're ready to start. Um, so next week I will not be here. Tom will be filling in for me next week. I am my youngest daughter is moving back to college, so I'm on daddy duty to help her get back to college. And I know you guys wouldn't want me to miss that. Well, you might want me to miss that, but everybody else is fine with it. So I'm doing daddy duty next Friday. But Tom will be here, so come and see Tom. Southmore. She's moving into her first apartment, so that's why we're a couple weeks early. I'm sorry. Probably. She was in the dorm in her first year, so yeah, she's into an apartment with a couple other girls. So, and then we're empty nesters for a while again. You guys know how that goes, right? Um, Also, to announce next or August the 16th, which is a Wednesday from 11 o'clock, and I think it's an hour and a half program. There's a lady at the congregation. It's at Old 141. It's a Jewish congregation at 141 and 64. There's a flyer for it on the table over there. She's doing a talk about mindfulness and Parkinson's disease. Um, Everybody in this room should be interested in that because if you're doing Tai Chi, you're doing mindfulness. If you did meditation, you're doing mindfulness. Okay. It is August 16th, Wednesday from 11 o'clock, and I think it's from 11 till 12:30. So I will be there myself. I'm gonna because I want to hear what she has to say. I'm excited about this because I've been trying to get the Parkinson's world to wake up to mindfulness and its benefits. You were just talking about those in your last class about how it's helped you. Mindfulness can be a huge, huge help. Yes. Okay. I will try to. Yes. I I will. I'm not sure if they're going to record that. Some of these exercise they call it PEP, which is PEP Education Program. That's what it is. Um, Cute little acronym. Sometimes they record those and you can watch them later. Okay, well she's going to be there, so she can find out. I don't I don't know if she's going to be there or not actually. So anyway, but you should try and join that. That should be very very good. I have seen in my years of teaching people with Parkinson's Tai Chi how mindfulness is very effective. It helps things like foot freezing. It helps things. We're going to talk about breathing in a second. It helps all of that. So please join that. Okay. And I think that's everything. Did I miss anything? Okay. Let's stand up. Bless you. Let's stand up. Let's do some Tai Chi together then. So, traditional Chinese bow, taking our right hand and making it into a fist, representing power. Left hand, fingers together, representing friendship, tucking the thumb, humility. And the fist goes into the palm, and we say, welcome, or ni hao if you prefer. Ni hao, that's Chinese for welcome. All right, so we're going to stand in the Wuji position. Our feet are shoulder hip distance apart, slight bend in the knees, tuck in the tailbone, head is lifted by the silk thread. We're going to do some deep breathing. Now, just to expound on this a little bit today. So, in yoga, they teach you different ways to breathe. In Chinese, they teach you dantian breathing or belly breathing. So, think of inhaling through the nose to the stomach, the diaphragm comes down, the stomach comes out. And then as you breathe out, you suck in the stomach, diaphragm comes up, the diaphragm located right below our rib cage comes up and out through the mouth. Okay? So that's the essence of belly breathing is in through the nose, relax the stomach, stomach comes out, and then as you exhale, you pull in the stomach and you come out through the mouth. Okay? Most people, if you tell them to take a deep breath, if they don't know how to belly breathe, a lot of times they'll go, they'll suck in the stomach and puff out the lungs. The issue is you're not using all of your lungs when you breathe that way. When you do this way, you're not breathing all your lungs. Instead, it should be that way. That is using all of my lungs to breathe. Okay? Now, a really good way to do this, and again, you cannot believe me, but try it at home anyway. So, Alan said in the first class, when I was telling them all to sit up straight and tall, he said, I didn't really believe you, but I went home and tried it anyway. And it worked. It's amazing. It's almost like I know what I'm talking about. Only sometimes, and don't tell my wife, she'll disagree with you. So if you take one hand where your rib cage comes together, right here at the sternum, put one hand so that knuckle is right below the sternum area, okay? And then you take your other hand, everybody knows where the belly button is, and so you go just below where the belly button is. So you go home and lay in bed and put your hands here. And when you breathe, only your lower hand should move, your upper hand shouldn't move. So, like I showed you, like if you're breathing wrong, breathing, the Chinese call it upside down breathing, where see the upper hand and lower hand move at that point. If I'm breathing correctly, my upper hand won't move and only my lower hand will move as I breathe that way. Okay? So go home, lay on your back in bed, put your hands here, and concentrate on that lower hand moving out and moving back and not moving the upper hand. That's a really good way to learn your breathing. Once you learn breathing, you've learned, you've made amazing strides because breathing is one of the best things I can teach you in this class. And I said it yesterday. I had a lady, we were on video, but she wore a pulse ox, you know, the little thing you clip on your finger. She wore a pulse ox as we were breathing. Her breathing went up 2 points just in the breathing that we're going to do in just a second. Her breathing went up 2 points on that pulse ox. That's no small feat because remember, yes, yep. If you remember, that scale is really from 90 to 100 because below 90, they start putting you on oxygen, right? So it really, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So if you go below 90, they start worrying about your oxygen level. So really, it's a 10-point scale when you look at it, and not a whole lot of people are at 100%. Most are at 99, 98, you hope to be, not down around 90. So really, it's a 10-point scale. So raising yourself 2 points on a 10-point scale, that's nothing to kid about, right? So go home and practice this deep breathing. It's hard to do when you first do it. But as you do it, you oxygenate the body better. And what you find is like if you wake up in the morning and you do that deep belly breathing, your body gets more oxygen and you feel better during the day. And when you have that nap time, you do a little bit of that deep breathing. And then before you go to bed, and especially those of you with Parkinson's that are having trouble sleeping, you do that deep breathing. You'll probably start doing that deep breathing and wake up sometime in the middle of the night. Okay. Or if you wake up in the middle of the night, again, do the deep breathing. It'll help put you to sleep. Okay. So from the Wuji position, we're going to do some breathing exercises. Try to do that belly breathing, the Dantian breathing. Okay. And if you want to, I'm going to show you some hand motions. If you want to keep your hands on your body, only the lower hand moving, not the upper hand, feel free to do that. Okay. I'm going to go through some hand exercises, but you do whatever you want. Okay. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Push the hands in front of us next. Inhale to the heart. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Again, big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale, nice and slow. And exhale. Nice and slow. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. Arms over the head, be kind to your shoulders. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, hands up over the head. Inhale and exhale. Make sure you're in that Wuji position. Keep looking straight ahead. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. Arms to the side, nice and slow. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, hands out to the side, fingertips up. Feel the stretch. Inhale and exhale the hands down. To the side, two more times. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, reaching out, fingertips up. Feel the stretch in the arms. Inhale and exhale. Yawning is a good thing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale the hands down. Keep looking straight ahead. Arms in the diagonals. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, left hand up, right hand down. Inhale to the heart. Reverse that. Right hand up, left hand down. Exhale. Keep the upper body straight. Make sure you're not leaning. Inhale, hands to the heart. So your hands are right in front of your chest. And then exhale the hands out. Inhale the hands into the heart. So almost like you're giving your heart a hug. And then exhale the hands out. Try and keep that upper body straight. Try to not lean to keeping the body straight. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, left hand up, right hand down. Inhale the hands in and exhale. Inhale the hands to the heart. Exhale, relax the hands down. Two more breathing exercises. Flapping the arms like bird wings. Big, deep belly breath in. Be kind to your shoulders. And exhale. Relax slowly. Relax the hands down. Like you're a butterfly, right? Inhale. And exhale. Nice and slow. I'm halfway. Where are you? One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Nice and slow. There you go. Beautiful. Same thing. Gathering chi. Nice and slow. Big, deep belly breath in. And long, slow breath out. So we're gathering in all that chi, all the good energy. Big, deep belly breath in. Exhale, slowly. Relax the hands down. Pushing the chi into your dantian. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. That's our breathing exercises. And you can do those longer when you're at home. And it doesn't matter what you do with your hands. But just as long as you do that breathing. But again, try that in bed. Try and put one hand here, one hand here. And as you breathe, only the lower hand moves. So I have one of my students, she'll take her remote This is not the ancient Chinese way. But she'll take her remote and put it right below her belly button, and she'll be on her couch and she'll make sure the remote is moving as she's breathing. That's not the ancient Chinese method, but hey, it works. So what the heck? All right, get yourself a drink of water real quick. Um, it's hot outside, so make sure you stay hydrated. Please stay hydrated all weekend. It's really important for everybody. Okay. It's going to be wicked hot out there today. So don't spend any time. No gardening. And I told this, pardon me? There you go. That's the way to do it. That's the coolest part of the day, like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? So, um, FYI, just to give you guys a heads up. So, the lady does not have Parkinson's disease, um, but she's in one of my classes, and she recently walked down. Actually, it was last weekend. She walked downstairs in her stocking feet, and she slipped on the steps, and she ended up breaking her ankle. Don't do that. Don't do that. Well, don't walk around in your stocking feet, especially if you have hardwood floors. It's not a good idea. Okay. Um, so if you're walking around the house, go barefoot, but you got to be careful you don't step on something barefoot. You could always still step on something and injure yourself, or wear shoes. But the shoes you wear need to be proper, that they have a heel on them that you can kind of hold on to your shoe. The young kids today are wearing sliders that you just kind of slip your feet into, but you can slip back off. Oh, I saw somebody there, didn't I? I saw husband and wife look at each other over here. Um, so my mother used to have, she called them scuffs. They were terry cloth, and you just slipped your foot into them. They had a rubber sole, but they didn't stay on your feet. And so you got to be careful those falling off your feet, like if you're going downstairs or up the stairs, and you could easily trip. Okay. So please don't be in your stocking feet. Or you said you've got the hospital socks, those work well. Those hospital socks should have the rubber on the bottom of the sole of them. Those are very good because those will hold on. And yeah, yeah, yep. That's a good thing to do. That's a really good thing to do. And one other thing, so this lady did have Parkinson's disease. She was packing. She was going to go see her daughter in California, so she was packing, and she had an early flight out. So she opened up her suitcase and got most of it packed, and just had to put some personal items in. So she left her suitcase open on the floor overnight while she slept, and was going to get up in the morning and close it. Put her personal items in, close up that suitcase. Well, she got up in the middle of the night. She forgot she left her suitcase open, and she tripped over her suitcase and she broke her ankle when she did that, when she fell. So be careful what you do. Okay. That, a small thing like a broken ankle is actually a big thing, real big thing. Okay. All right. You're leaving? Oh, your back's killing you? Yeah. Try that sitting up straight and tall. That helps. All right. So stand if you're able to. We're going to do our warm up exercises. I know it's hot out there, right? All right. So we're standing in the Wuji position, feet shoulder hip distance apart, slight bend in the knees, tuck in the tailbone, head is lifted by the silk thread, good straight body posture in this direction, and good straight body posture from this perspective. We're in a 3D world. Got to live in it, right? So chin tuck to get us started. Inhale the hands up. Exhale as we tuck in the chin, looking straight ahead. Hands come out, chin gently floats up. Exhale, sink the chin to the chest. Inhale the hands up. We're going to do that 2 more times. Exhale, tuck in the chin, looking straight ahead. Inhale the hands out, hands come out, chin floats up. Exhale, sink the chin to the chest without leaning forward. One more time. Inhale the hands up. Exhale as we tuck in the chin, looking straight ahead. Inhale, hands come out, chin gently floats up. Exhale, sink the chin to the chest. Beautiful. Next neck exercise. Inhale, 2 prayer hands. Tai Chi ball right hand is on top. My apologies. Left hand, left shoulder, looking left, pushing down right. Inhale, back to center. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. I mean at that time. Right hand, right shoulder, looking right, pushing down, left hand. Feel that nice stretch. Come back to center. Make sure you're turning the neck, feeling the stretch. Tai Chi ball, right hand on top. Left hand, left shoulder, looking left, pushing down right. Come back to center. Come back to prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, left hand on top. Right hand, right shoulder, looking right, pushing down left. Try to not lean. Keep the body straight. Come back to center. One more time. Check your posture. Make sure it's nice and straight. Tai Chi ball, right hand on top. Left hand, left shoulder, looking left, pushing down right. Try and keep the hand below the level of the shoulder. Come back to center. Come back to prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, left hand on top. Right hand, right shoulder, looking right. Try to not lean. Looking right, pushing down left hand. And come back to center. Come back to prayer hands. And relax the hands down. Forward shoulder circles. Bring the shoulders back. Then up, inhale, forward, down, exhale. Keep looking straight ahead. Back and up, inhale, forward, down, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Now we're going to reverse that. Forward and up, inhale, back, down, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Happen one more time. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Gathering chi is our next exercise. We did this one already when we were breathing. Now we're going to work the shoulders and we're going to open up the body. Okay. So imagine that someone's pulling on your wrist, or the Chinese call it reaching for infinity. We're trying to open and expand our body. All right. Instead of being tense and upset and nervous, we open up the body and start to relax. Okay. So gathering chi, gently reaching out, reaching up, beautiful stretch. Exhale, relax the hands down. Again, gently reaching out, reaching up, beautiful stretch. Exhale, relax the hands down. One more time. Imagine someone is gently pulling on your wrist, expanding the body. Good job. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Gathering chi. Next exercise, touching heaven and earth. So we were expanding our body horizontally. Now we're going to expand our body vertically by lifting the head towards the ceiling. We keep looking straight ahead as we do this. So don't look up towards the ceiling. Look straight ahead and try and float the head towards the ceiling, expanding your spine. Okay? Prayer hand position. Inhale the prayer hands. Left hand up, right hand down, stretching your spine. Come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, float the head towards the ceiling. And come back to center. Keep your good straight posture. Left hand up, right hand down, stretching. And back to center. Keep the body straight. Right hand up, left hand down, stretching, floating the head towards the ceiling. Coming back to center. Beautiful. Left hand up, right hand down, stretching the spine. Come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down. Again, stretching that spine. Keep the upper body straight, not leaning, but nice and straight. Come back to center and relax the hands down. Beautiful. That was called touching heaven and earth. Next lower spine exercise. Try and keep your hips square to the front, turning left, turning right. I'm turning my belly button left, turning my belly button right without moving the hips. Okay? That's going to help you build your core strength. Okay. Prayer hand position. Tai Chi ball, left hand on top. Exhale to the left. Then we turn the ball over, right hand's on top, and then gently exhale to the right. Stay on the right side, turn the ball over, try to not move the hips. Gently exhale to the left. Stay on the left side, turn the ball over, right hand's on top, and gently exhale to the right. Right hand's on top. Then turn the ball over, left hand is on top. Exhale gently to the left. Stay on the left, turn the ball over, right hand's on top, and gently exhale to the right. And then we turn the ball over, we come back to center, and relax the hands down. Beautiful. Take a moment, get a drink, make sure you stay hydrated. We're going to do our lower body exercises next. Hydration is really important on a day like today. Always, always, always drink water. I just came to, my vacation was in Wisconsin, so it was nice and cool up there. What happened to all the hot weather here? Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. I also find people, does anybody here suffer from freezing of the feet, like walking through a door? Does anybody have that? Okay. Um, I've noticed with Tai Chi, mindfulness, people will come through the door and their feet will freeze. They'll do Tai Chi and they'll walk right out the door. Feet won't freeze at all. It's amazing. Okay. All right. Let's do our lower body exercises. Make sure you hold on to your chair. Okay. Have a chair sideways next to you, the back facing towards you. Have it sideways though. Have it over on the side so you're not you can do that. Um, I don't recommend that, but you can do that. We have the chair to the side. What I've seen sometimes, people with a chair, when they set the chair, like if I were to set the chair in front of them, this is the way it looks from the side. I see them start to do this and lean on the chair, or they'll lean over and hold on to the chair like this. That's why I recommend putting the chair to the side, and then it kind of acts as a handrail and you can hold on to it. And that's why you have a chair on either side if you need it. You can hold on to that chair. Okay? I used a chair in March after my surgery. I started doing these exercises with a chair, actually with two chairs to help myself and help regain my balance. And if I can do it, you guys can do it. All right. So, first exercise, side to side hip exercise. Keep the knee bent, keep the body straight. Use your chair as needed. Use your chair. That's more important than doing the hand exercises. Okay. So, for our hand position, weight shift to the right with a bend in the right knee. Tap the left foot or float the left foot. Set the left foot down, weight shift to the left. Keep a bend in the left knee, keep the body straight. Tap or float the right foot. Try to not lean. And come back to center. Weight shift to the right, head and shoulders over the hips. Nice straight line. Come back to center. Use your chair if needed. Weight shift to the left. Try to not lean. Keep the body straight. Tap or float right foot. And come back to center. One thing that'll help you with this, don't turn the hips. So I'm moving my legs like scissors as I'm doing this, right? So I'm not turning my hips and doing this, but I keep my hips square to the front and do this. Okay? Prayer hand position, weight shift to the right. Don't lean. Keep the body straight. Tap or float the left foot. Use that chair if you need to. Weight shift left. Keep the body straight. Use your chair. Try to not lean. Tap or float right foot. And come back to center. Relax the hands down. Beautiful. Don't be afraid to use those chairs, all right? Forward and backward hip exercise. We just did this one. Touching the heel in front of us, touching the toe behind us. my body stays straight, so I'm not leaning back and leaning forward. I keep my body straight and just touch heel and toe. As you get better, you can extend out heel and toe. But as you start, keep heel and toe in close. Okay? From this perspective, keep plenty of space between your feet. When we step back with our foot, don't step on a balance beam, but keep space between your feet. Okay? Whether you're touching heel or touching toe, keep space between your feet. And then one more thing. There's always one more thing. Um, as you transition from heel to toe, try to lift the knee and touch the heel. It doesn't need to be that much, but don't just swing your foot back and forth. Pick the foot up, set the heel down. Pick the foot up, set the toe down. This is especially important for people with Parkinson's. One of the first things they look at is your walking gait. Right? The doctor tells you to go out in the hallway and walk for them. That's one of the first things they do. When you probably got diagnosed, if you look back, the doctor probably was watching you walk. He had you walk in the hallway. And so what he's looking for is Parkinson's people have a tendency to shuffle, okay? Because you want to keep one foot on the ground at all time. But instead, we want to teach you to lift your knees when you walk. I'm exaggerating, but that still works, okay? What, do this? Only if you fall. Yeah, well, again, I'm exaggerating, but you watch people walk. Sit down and well, you don't go to malls that much anymore, do we? Airports, watch people walk. You can tell so much by the way people walk. You can tell somebody if they have a bad hip because they'll walk like this. They'll kind of waddle when they walk, and it's usually an indication of stiff hips or a bad hip when they do that. People with Parkinson's will shuffle. There's a lot you can tell from the way people walk, and you can watch when people are walking correctly. And we'll teach you this in class. We'll get there. That I step out empty and then shift my weight, and I step out empty, shift weight, step out empty, and shift weight. So as I'm stepping out empty, if my foot's in the wrong position, that's all right. I can move it to wherever I want to. If I'm not stepping empty, if I'm putting my foot down, now I have weight on this foot, so I can't pick it up. So let's say if I'm walking, if I'm stepping out empty and I step in a puddle, I can just pick my foot up and move it to somewhere else. If I do this and step in a puddle, I'm committed, right? And I'm probably going to fall. And you talk about making a spectacle of yourself after you fall, and somebody's like, "Are you okay?" So, all right. So empty heel, empty toe, body straight, pick up the knee as we progress. Use your chair, all right? Stay safe. Weight shift to the right, bend in the right knee, body is straight. Empty heel, hands behind us. Use your chair. Empty toe, hands in front of us. Empty heel, hands behind us. Empty toe, hands in front of us. Keep all the weight on the right. Use your chair. Empty heel and empty toe. And come back to center. Weight shift to the left with a bend in the left knee. Empty right heel, hands behind us. Empty right toe, hands in front of us. Use your chair. Empty heel. Lift the knee, empty toe. Empty heel. And empty toe. All the weight's on the left. And come back to center. Beautiful. All right. We're having fun yet? Glad you stayed though, right? You do walk heel toe? No, but that tests your balance. Yep, you'll get there. You keep doing this class, you'll be able to do. I mean, when I got operated on in January, I had to hold on to a wall to walk. They literally cut my balance nerve. I don't have a balance nerve on the right side of my head. That was part of the operation, is they cut that nerve. So my brain had to learn balance all over again, starting in January. January 4th is when I got operated on. And so I had to learn my balance all over again. So when I came out of surgery, I held on to a wall. Everywhere I walked in my house, I held on to a wall. And I have a room that's about that wide that has no wall. And I would walk across that room and I had to use my wife or somebody to hold on to for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And then it would be like I'd walk and I'd hold on to the wall and I'd go, okay, I'm going to do this. I don't have any wall to hold on to. And I go and walk across that empty spot without holding on to anything. So that's the way my January started. And in March, did my first class, and I used the 2 chairs to hold on to for my balance. And I'm doing that heel toe walk now and everything. So when I get tired, I don't do as well, though. I'll tell you that right now. And my wife can tell it before I can. So yeah, yep, yeah. I still have the left side is intact. My hearing still works on my left side, but yeah, the right side is gone. So it's just, what are you going to do, right? So heel kick is the next exercise. Now, please hold on to your chair when you do this exercise, okay? So I'm not going to do the hand motions. If you know the hand motions, go ahead and do them. But I'm going to pretend like I have a chair next to me because that's what I want you guys to do, guys and gals to do, okay? So we're going to do 4 motions with the leg. We're going to lift the leg up, kick the leg out, lift the leg back up, and float the foot to the ground. Use your chair as you do this. The leg that has the weight on it, that knee stays bent. Don't lock the knee out. Leave the knee bent as you lift that leg up. Keep the body straight in this direction and in this direction. So my back is staying straight. I'm not doing this, but I'm doing this. Okay? All right. Got that? Please use your chair. I want you to stay safe. And it's easier to hold on to your chair, go through the full range of motion. It's easier to teach you to let go of your chair than if you stand there and do this the whole time. That's not really helping you, okay? All right. So, hands holding onto the chair, weight shift to the left, bend in the left knee. Pick up that right leg, heel kick right, pick up the right leg, and float the foot to the ground. Weight shift to the right, bend in the right knee. Use that chair. Pick up the left leg, heel kick left, pick up the left leg, and float the foot to the ground. Weight shift to the right, bend in the right knee, pick up the bend in the left leg, pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out. Don't punch out. Pick up the right leg, float the foot down. Sorry, my brain is multitasking. That's another fun thing I learned. Weight shift to the right with a bend in the right knee. Pick up the left leg, heel kick left. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Use both chairs if you need to. Weight shift to the right or left. Bend in the left knee. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right. Pick up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. Weight shift to the right, bend in the right knee, pick up the left leg, heel kick left, pick up the left leg, and float the foot to the ground. Good job. Isn't that fun? Let's just keep doing that the rest of the hour. In fact, let's go out in the blacktop parking lot and do that. Wouldn't that be fun? Pardon me? Yeah, you keep warmed up that way, that's for sure. All right. So next knee exercise is called the bow stance. This gets into the heart and soul of Tai Chi. So we are stepping out what I was just describing, stepping out empty, that there is no weight on the foot. This left foot is on the ground, but there is no weight on that foot, right? That's an empty step. Your empty step will probably be smaller than mine. Your empty step may only be out here. That's fine, whatever it needs to be. What I can definitely tell you is your empty step won't be out here because now I have a bunch of weight on this foot, okay? So keep your steps short. Keep your steps wide. As I step out empty, I'm not stepping this way, but I'm stepping this way, keeping plenty of space between the feet, okay? With our other hand, I just step out empty left, then I'm gonna shift weight, punch out the opposite hand, and my feet stay rooted to the ground. This is known as the bow stance, and I have a bend in my knees. Then the weight shifts back. I don't move my feet, and then I come back to center. Okay? All right. Hands loosely gripped at the belt line. Weight shift to the right. Step out empty, left foot. Don't fall forward on the left foot. Step out empty. Then weight shifts left, punch out, right fist. Keep the back heel down. And then weight shift back and come back to center. Weight shift to the left. Step out empty, right foot. Keep plenty of space between the feet. Right foot is in front, but keep space between the feet as you do this. You're stepping on your feet are directly in line. A little bit more to that side, a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, that should be better. Even wider would be better. Weight shift right, punch out, left fist. I bring the weight forward on that right leg. Weight shifts back, don't move the feet yet, and come back to center. Don't step too far, keep your steps close, right? Weight shift right, step out empty, left foot. Weight shifts left, punch out right fist. Bring your weight forward. Weight shifts back, don't move the feet yet. Come back to center, that's looking better. Weight shift to the left, step out empty right. Right foot is in the lead, don't step too far. Keep more space between your feet, just a little bit more if you can, there you go. Now, weight shift right, punch out left fist. Bring your weight forward to the right leg. Weight shifts back and come back to center. Beautiful, one more time. Weight shift right, step out empty left foot. Weight shifts left, punch out right fist. Keep that back heel down. Weight shifts back. Return to center. Weight shift left. Step out empty right foot. And right foot forward. Right foot forward. Weight shifts right. Punch out left fist. Weight shifts back. Not easy, is it? And come back to center. Beautiful. There you go. That's called the bow stance. That gets us into, once we learn the bow stance, then we can graduate on to the walk, where you step out empty, bow, toe out, and cat stance. Empty, bow, toe out, and cat stance. All right, let's do our ankle exercises. Left foot touch heel and toe. Heel, toe, heel, and toe. Weight shift to the left, right foot, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, and toe. Weight shift back to the right, second ankle exercise, little toe and big toe. Outside, inside, little toe and big toe. Then weight shift left, right foot, little toe, big toe, outside, inside, little toe, and big toe, and back to center. Beautiful. Any questions on those 12 exercises? Know them all by heart, right? And that's an important point, is don't try to remember all of them. You'll get to them all when your mind says you're ready for it. But when you try to go home, so those are 12 exercises. Maybe you know half of them. Maybe you only know 3 of them. That's fine. Do the 3 that you know. Bless you. Do the 3 that you know, right? Or 6 that you know, or 8 that you know, whatever it is. And you'll eventually get there with 12. And even if you do it wrong, as long as you do it safely, it's okay, because you'll come back into class and you'll go, I didn't quite understand that touching heaven and earth. I was doing something like I was doing this and doing this. And it's like, oh, now I understand what I should do. So you learn as you go. There's a lot of detail in here. So, all right, any questions? All right, let's have a drink of water again, and then we're going to do the second part of class. I'm trying to make sure you stay hydrated. Isn't that nice of me? I'm sorry?
When I had a head injury,
Mm-hmm.
my things changed. I lost some.
Yeah. The head injury is it's really tough. The recovery from a head injury is really hard. Yeah, trust me, I know. And if you need to sit down, this is a hot day, so if you need to sit down, please do, okay? And in fact, I'm going to do this. So you have these chairs to hold on to, okay? All right. Is everybody doing okay? All right. So, leg exercise. We have to get our legs strong enough that we can balance all of our weight onto one leg, right? Because until we can do that, when we make a turn, if we can't balance our weight on one leg, our turns are going to look like this, okay? When we can do all the weight on one leg, our turn will look like that, okay? That's the benefit of balancing all the weight onto one leg. So this exercise is to get our legs stronger. So keep the knee bent, keep the body straight, use your chair if you need to, okay? So weight shift left, bend in the left knee, body straight, right cat. Tap the right foot in front, empty, no weight. And return to the cat stance. All the weight stays on the left. Don't put any weight on your right. Step out empty right foot without any weight. Stepping out to the side. And return to the cat stance. And then tap the right toe behind us without any weight on it. Keep all your weight left. Keep looking straight ahead. And cat stance. And back to Wu Ji. Beautiful. Other side, same thing. Weight on the right, bend in the right knee, body straight, left foot, cat stance. Tap left foot to the front, empty. And cat stance. Left foot to the side, keep all your weight on the right. Don't put any weight on the left. And cat stance. And left foot behind us, keeping all the weight on the right. Plenty of space between the feet. And cat stance. And back to Wu Ji. Beautiful. Shake those legs loose. Good job. Isn't that fun? Oh, I didn't tell my jokes here. That's the problem. So when I was away on vacation, I made a paper airplane, but it wouldn't fly. It was because it was stationary. Yeah, you've had to suffer through that joke 3 times, haven't you? Should I do the police joke? Oh, I know a different joke I can do. I got to look it up though. Hang on. Here it is. The older I get, the more I regret all the people I've lost over the years. Maybe being a trail guide wasn't such a good idea for me. All right, round 2. This is the chapter 2 of the same exercise. Again, keep your body straight. Set the foot down, but don't put weight on it, okay? Weight shift to the left. Bend in the left knee, body straight. Cat stance, right foot. Tap the right foot to the front, empty, no weight. Set the right foot down, keep all the weight off of it. Now, pause for 1 second. Look at where your right foot is. This should be where you're at for your bow stance, okay? Weight shift all your weight to the right. That leaves the left foot empty to tap or float. Set the left foot down without any weight on it. Shift weight left, right cat. Tap right foot to the side, empty, no weight. No weight on the right foot. Set the right foot down without any weight. Keep the body straight. Make sure you're not leaning. So I'm not doing this. I'm doing this. Weight shift to the right. Tap or float left foot. Set the left foot down without any weight on it. Shift weight left and right cat stance. Tap the right toe behind us, empty. Keep plenty of space between your feet. Set the right foot down without any weight on it. Shift weight back onto the right. Keep the back straight. Tap or float left foot, body straight. Set the left foot down without any weight on it. Shift weight left and right, cat stance. Beautiful. Return to Wu Ji. And why should we let one leg have all the fun? Weight shift to the right. No heavy, that was a heavy sigh. Cat stance. Tap left foot to the front, empty, no weight. Set the left foot down without any weight. Now, again, this is about where your bow stance should be, okay? So, weight shift to the left. Tap or float right foot behind us. Keep a bend in your left knee. Set the right foot down without any weight. Shift weight to the right and left cat stance. Left foot to the side. Keep all the weight right. Set the left foot down without any weight on it. Shift the weight to the left. Bend in the left knee. Tap or float right foot. Set the right foot down. Weight shift to the right. Keep the body straight. All the weight's right. Left cat. Oh, last one behind us. Left foot behind us empty. Keeping all the weight to the right. Set the left foot down without any weight on it. Now shift weight back onto the left. Keep the back straight. Tap or float right foot. Set the right foot down without any weight on it. Shift weight to the right and left cat. And back to Wu Ji. Beautiful. Shake those legs loose. Good job. That one burns a lot of calories. All right. Well, we only have a few minutes left. Do you want to do a hand exercise? Give our legs a break? Okay. Let's do 2 hand exercises. One easy, one's a little bit more exciting. So we're from the Wu Ji position. Touch the thumb to the palm of the hand and stretch and open up the hand. Touch the pointer finger to the palm, and stretch and open up the hand. Touch the middle finger to the palm of the hand. Stretch, open up the hand. Touch the ring finger to the palm. Stretch, open up the hand, and then touch the pinky to the palm. And stretch the hand. That's the easy one. That's implicating this one as being harder. It's just more exciting. Touch the pointer finger and palm, fingers together in a circle. Interlock 2 circles together. Touch the tips of the other 3 fingers together and gently push the palms towards one another. And relax. Same thing, middle finger and thumb. Bless you. Interlock those 2. Tips of the other 3 fingers. Bless you. Hope you're not allergic to Tai Chi. Oh, stop it. Ring finger and thumb. Interlock those 2. Tips of the other 3 fingers. Gently push the palms towards one another. What are you going to mark them with, a big scarlet letter A or something? And relax. And then the pinky and the thumb, interlock those 2. Tips of the other 3 fingers, gently push the palms towards one another. And relax the hands. That is not an easy exercise, is it? If you look at your hands right now, they're nice and red though, nice and flush. It's good exercise for your hands if you're doing fine work, woodworking skills or something like that. It's really good exercise for that. We're going to stop there for today, okay? I don't want to push you too hard on such a hot day because it's like supposed to get really hot out there. Yeah. Well, we're supposed to have a high. They were calling for 105. Yeah. Any questions on any of these exercises? Okay, let's do 3 cool down exercises. Lightly punch or slap your legs. Of course, drink lots of water. We were just talking about, now I wasn't alive at this point. It was 6 years before my time. But in 1953 was one of the hottest summers on record for St. Louis. My mother was pregnant at that time. and she was due at the beginning of August, but she carried for 10 months, and they weren't taking babies early at that time. So she was in the month of August, 10 months pregnant in the hottest summer of St. Louis. I don't know why she ever had me as a child. Tighten up all the muscles. My dad told me in 53, because there's no air conditioning, of course, everybody was sleeping in the park. They'd go outside and sleep in Forest Park or a local park. And relax one more time. Tighten up the muscles. Relax. Inhale, yeah, it was warm. And exhale. There was one day the temperature got to, in August, the temperature got to 115 degrees. That's not a heat index. That's the regular temperature in St. Louis, made it to 115 degrees. That's crazy. All right. Thank you guys and gals very much. Have a great week. And Tom will take care of you next week, and I will be back the following week. All right? Good job. Pardon me? Yeah. Yeah.